Hello, Collective. Welcome to the Power of Three and another haunted story reading. It's January 26th, 2024, and it's a Friday night, so it's a good night to do a haunted story reading. It's not going to resonate more than likely with any of you, but it will with somebody somewhere. It's somebody's story. But I think for most of the people here, it'll just be that, a haunted story reading. I mean, if something did resonate somehow, or something that you've heard about that rang true here, you can by all means leave a comment. But before we do get started, YouTube's at it again on their monthly spree of unsubscribing people, and they also take views off the videos. So if you are subscribed, just double check, okay? And if you're not, go ahead and do that. It's free, and hitting the like button is too, because that also helps to boost that. But they seem to be doing it to a lot of people. But my channel is not that numbers aren't that big, so I notice when one person is gone. Anyway, so having said all that, let's get started with the haunted story reading. We've got an interesting reading here. I'll just start telling you a little bit about what's going on here. The story is based around a pumpkin farm, a place that is geared towards children. Okay, I'll just leave it there. Now, our Heavenly Father, to kick this off, love one another as I have loved you, comes from John chapter 13, verse 34. So what came through this card, which was the first one out, was that you get the vibe that it's somewhere that should be safe, somewhere that young people and people alike are drawn there for one reason or another. It's supposed to be a place of, fun and happiness. Now, the overall energy is coming from the Shadow and Light Oracle. This is Ghost of the Pumpkin Patch. Count your blessings. What I got from this energy is, I feel like this is a child ghost that is coming forward to a child, a living, or when I say child, I just mean like a very young person. To give them a message, to let them know. Now, the supporting energy is from the Dark Mirror. And we got Masquerade. Came out third, right? What is this? What is Masquerade? What do people do at Halloween? They dress up. So this pumpkin farm is, we have someone who runs it. We have, which is our main sinister character. But we also have a second energy, and that's the child ghost. So it's going to be interesting, but I feel like now there's a main character in this, and that will be a young energy, okay, that just about ended up where the ghost child energy and our overall energy did. Okay, if that makes any sense to you. So let's see what comes out. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for keeping us safe, and the archangels in these haunted story readings, my spirit guides and my earth tribe, especially, for being here with me and the collective in this very creepy, scary thing I think it's going to be. Okay, what is going on here? What is the storyline? What is going on here with all these characters? We've got two, a bad one, a good one, and a ghost one. Two are kids, one's an adult. What do we got? Eight of Pentacles. this is a work energy or work for it or for me, or you can see here that someone is actually sacrificing themselves for this work. So this is, or they're using the work, is what I mean to say is, you see how it's like they're using the work that they do to serve a dark energy and to sacrifice um, to that dark energy, drawing in those sacrifices through this seemingly fun place for kids, yada yada, right? But we'll see how this goes, because I don't know now, you know, like, is this a like a day? I'm picking up, like, I'm hearing like a camp where they, I know it's a pumpkin farm, but it's like they learn things. I get there's like these other things there as well. I don't know if it's a day. It could be just like a day camp, or you know, we'll see. We'll see. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. It's one of those things, you know, like how you see in any haunted, like a scary movie, where the characters are just, you know, bebopping along, just living life, but it just, the way the universe works, they end up, you know, what's the words left me, but it's where they, um, life just leads them there, and they're just meant to be there for bad or for good, kind of thing. Now, I don't know whether that's, well, it's a whole universal scenario going on here that the universe knows about. Eight of Wands. Constant, I just heard constant movement. Like there's like, it's like a revolving, the kid goes in, but doesn't come out. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know. Let's see what's at the bottom. The Knight of Cups. I feel like it's somebody that is, again, it's a pleasing place. It's a complete farce, but it's somewhere that kids want to go. It's fun. It's they're drawn in, and that's the Knight too. This is the Page. I'm sorry, this is the Page of Cups. That looked like a knight, but it's fortunately for me, the Knight of Cups is right behind that, which is a caring energy. But you see, this is where our main character, which is a young energy that is alive, was, okay, yeah, okay, all right, okay. Now, this is why the Wheel of Fortune is here in the middle, okay? Because we have, this is what could have happened to our main character, okay, the child. And it did happen to the ghost one, all right? But in our main character's life scenario, the Wheel of Fortune intervened, and they couldn't go. Whether the parents had something happened where the kid was supposed to go there but couldn't, and it's like this ghost child is coming now to our live child. They were probably knew each other, right? This one went, the other one didn't, and now this one's missing. Whether people know that the ghost child is dead or not, where they are, what happened to them, I don't know. This is why maybe they're coming forward, saying, count your blessings that you didn't go that day, because I'm dead. Whether the people around know it or not, I'm dead, right? That's what they're saying. It's a masquerade. The what they see and the costumes that they wear, they're false, they're fake. It's not, it's good. It's not good, it's meant for bad. But the universe intervened for our character in a very, very good and loving and divine way. What seemed bad at the time turned out to be for good. Okay. What are we using here now? We're using the horror tarot for to clarify. And they're saying that it's like not that every kid disappears that goes there, but it's done strategically so that it's, I don't know, or like there's an accident there, like there's something very sinister about it. Okay, and let's see what comes out under this Eight of Pentacles here. For our haunted story reading, January 26th, 2024. Whoa. 2 came out. I'm sorry, this is hard for me to read. I'll turn this up. This is the 5 of Wands, conflict. Okay, fighting, disruption. And 8 of Pentacles again. It's like a made-up scenario comes out, and there's so many people there that are in cahoots with it that it's hard to get around it. Because there's nobody there going against it, except the people that are there maybe questioning things. But the 8 of Pentacles is here clarifying itself, and yeah, there's a lot of hands in this. So it's done strategically, so that they don't get caught. So that even though it's a tragedy that the kid got hurt or disappeared or passed, there's always a seemingly collaborated explanation. Let's see what comes out under the Wheel of Fortune and how the universe intervened for our character. This is the Hermit. See? The universe intervened and our character couldn't go. Maybe they were sick, really sick, and just couldn't go anywhere and had to stay home and stay in hermit mode. Not go anywhere. Somehow, and it's probably that, like I say, it's the universe, so it's like one of those things where, yeah, you're looking forward to going somewhere, and what happens? You end up not feeling good, of course, because you're looking forward to, you know what I mean? It's like that. And it's really irritating and heartbreaking sometimes. But in this scenario, that's why our ghost is here, because it's like, count your blessings, man. Be glad that you got tonsillitis and couldn't go and had a really high fever and were really, really sick and it seemed like the worst thing. Well, no. The worst thing would have been if you had been feeling good and gone, because you might not have come home at all. So, yeah, this is... Eight of Wands. What's going to come out under the Eight of Wands? It's a burning ring of fire. And this is the Queen of Cups. See, it's that movement outside. It's whatever draws people in. That caring energy. Love one another as I have loved you, right? They're using good as a front to hide bad. Masquerading the bad, pretending that they're loving and of God and, you know, love one, you know what I mean? Like, it's supposed to be somewhere safe and fun, but it's just the front. What's at the bottom? The page of the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups. It's something that, you know, it's kind of like the perfect front because, you know, kids love to be scared and they love dressing up and Halloween and all that, right? And pumpkins and carving pumpkins and making pumpkin things and all that kind of stuff. Like it's a whole thing that people alike are supposed to love. Like, you know, like going to an amusement park and all the different, you know what I mean? Like, but it's a masquerade. But then again, it's supposed to be, right? So that's what I mean. It's like the perfect front for this. So let's see now what this, we're going to extra clarify this now. See what else comes out. And we're using the Netflix Stranger Things tarot deck. So let's see now. Let's see what comes out under this. The Ghost of the Pumpkin Patch. Count your blessings with Masquerade. Interesting. Just basically giving you that storyline again. You can. It's left in your mind, you know. I don't really follow it through, you know, for hours on end. It's just, it's there, and it's like, you know, when you read a book, the character can look any way you want him to, him or her, right? Okay. Can we get one for this overall energy here? Please and thank you. Here we go. The Six of Wands. This is the Victory card. But you can see that she's crawling through there, a very small space. But the way is lit, and she's got protection. She's like there's see in this Victory, there's no room for negotiation, just like the Hermit card. If your body gets sick enough, or when God puts his foot down and says, you know, you're absolutely not going there. You don't know he's saying that, but you know, there's no way you're going there. I know you think you're going there, but you're not. So, you know, God works in mysterious ways. So this Victory, there's absolutely no wiggle room there for her. She must go the way and follow the way life is going. That's why this little ghost is saying, count your blessings. Because something bad happened to the ghost there. That little child is now a ghost. Because of whatever, right, happened. Whatever they did to him or her. It's a her, but you see, there was, the God made sure that there was no way our character could go. For whatever reason. It's meant for one and not for the other. I don't know. I can't explain that. I've often wondered that myself many, many, many times. This is not the first time that, you know, it's just like You know, how many people have asked somebody to go do something for them, and then something happens to the person when they're gone, and then they blame themselves. You know what I mean? Like, it's just bad things happen. And for whatever reason, our character was just unable to go, and it was a victory. It just didn't feel like it at the time. If you're stuck and have to like shimmy your way through in order to get out and free yourself or end something, she doesn't look very comfortable right there. But that's what I said. It seems bad at the time, but then you look back and you think, thank God I was sick. If I had gone, I'd be dead. Right? So then you're like all thankful. But at the time, you don't feel that way. You think you're disappointed and sad that you can't go, especially a younger person. Okay, let's see what comes out with the Eight of Pentacles that's here clarifying itself, and the Five of Wands. So the many evil person that runs it and people that are there going along with it. And they say there's many hands in this to pull this off. It's like a cult organization or something. The Star. Right, fireworks going off and the whole bit. It's made out to be this great, wonderful place that people just, you know, let's go there. It's going to be great. It's this, it's that. Especially for kids. You know, and parents a lot of time want to, you know, if that's the place to go and that's where kids go to have fun, then so be it, right? Now, the Hermit under the Wheel of Fortune. And, you know what? The Star is also about healing, they're saying. So, even this was like, what I'm getting is that intention of wanting to go, but then all of a sudden, last minute, well, you find yourself in a position where now you need to heal. You can't go because you're not well. Or our character wasn't, I mean to say. Let's see. The Hermit under the Wheel of Fortune. Knight of Pentacles. Now the Knight of Pentacles, see, what are they doing? Sitting there having a cool drink and, you know, reading something. Not doing much of anything. You know why? Because they've been grounded. They've been, sorry, but you're not, you can't go. You know, you gotta just sit there and take it easy and drink lots of fluids and now the Queen of Cups under the Eight of Wands. The one that I just heard, the one that draws them in the most. The main masqueraded character that's there that everybody wants to go see because they're either super friendly or they're super scary or they're, you know, whatever it is. The one that acts like they care. Maybe because they run the place. That's what I think it is. Queen of Cups under the Eight of Wands, please. King of Cups. Right, that's, well, soulmate energy, but this is like a matching energy, right? We've got the King and the Queen of Cups, so it's like a couple that run it, okay? And they both are, have the love for the same thing. Same as this Ace of Cups, see? We've got the Ace of Cups. This is the reason that these two are together, because they they, it's not about love for each other, it's just about love for the same, like they both are dark. So, you know, they'll cover up for each other, yada, yada, yada. That was there. No, yeah. That was there. Yeah. That is so weird. And so bang on. Bottom of the deck, King of Wands. King of Wands at the bottom. Somebody that's does a lot more than you realize, but they're in the faded background. You don't see them. You see them, but you don't see their actions. You don't see the things that they do. When you do see them, they're just sitting there doing nothing. All right. Well, I think there was a really good lesson here to you know, for anybody, really. You know, if you find yourself in circumstances and you know, you just feel like you're being picked on, believe me, I'm the queen of that, okay? Just make note of how things actually do turn out, and because, you know, sometimes God allows these things and it's for our greater good. It just doesn't seem like it at the time. But, you know, he knows us, and sometimes when he knows that we're determined to do something, there's only one way to shut you down, maybe, and that's to, you know, have you so sick that you can't go. Just because you physically can't do it. Like, you know, where you're that sick that you can't get up. People have to come and keep taking your temperature, making sure you're drinking water because you're that sick. Right? Alright, we're going to close this out with the Angel Therapy Oracle, just to give you guys something to take away and close this energy out safely. Base chakra. Choose only positive thoughts to describe your home, career, and finances, as your words determine your outcome. That's some pretty darn good advice. Just for anybody and everybody. Especially to take away from a haunted story reading. But again, I just think there's an excellent lesson here to be learned for everybody. But I'll leave that with you, and you can decide that for yourself. And again, though, I hope you will decide to smash the like button, because again, YouTube picks on this little channel with 298 subscribers now, but, or 200, that's not right. 268, but I had 269. But I only go up one or two, and then they have to take one away or two away, and then I have to get that back, and then I get make one or two more, and then they'll take them away, and I'll go, and like, I have to tell you this is hilarious. But the air sign hocus pocus message, I don't know if anybody else notices this or not, but it got up to 50 views, then it went down to 49 the next day, then it was back up to 50, and then I was back down to 49 again. These are the views, okay, on the video. Views. These are not my subscribers. These are the views. So anything you can do like that, subscribing, it's free, hitting the like button. You can even share it, like on Facebook or something like that. Any platform that you're on, go ahead and share it. Anything to get it moving and possibly give it a more power. It's, like I say, very picked on. I hope you enjoyed this, and until I see you again for the next one, stay in God's light and enjoy His peace. Bye for now.